prone position, we have to make sure we work our deeper system and not cling on through the major muscle groups in the back. Just take a moment to neutralize the spine, softening through the tailbone. The key to this posture is to simply lift the head and neck, pressing into the hands and the elbows as you slide the shoulder blades down the back, trying to create a nice straight line from the skull of the head to the tailbone. We want to make sure we keep the rib cage on the ground, and we're building intra-abdominal pressure through breathing into the earth. Via the support of the belly, our low back should remain soft. So feel free to always use your hand to make sure that you're not tensing through the low back or the glutes. We want to stay here for as long as we need to. We want to keep lifting the neck so it's up in line with the rest of the spine, getting rid of any concave through the back of the neck. And as we support ourselves more and more through the hands, really want to get precise, feeling the length of the fingers and feeling 10 knuckle pads pressing down, as well as the elbows. We can start to find stability in the shoulders, and they can start to stabilize with centration, which means generally they should start to slide down the back. Too often in fighting, we're protecting our neck, making our traps come all the way up to our ears. In this exercise, we're learning to rest on the hands and the belly, allowing the muscles that are too active to soften and to release. Second variation, we bring our hands by the side of the body, palms still facing down so we can sense into the earth through the hands. Get very precise at feeling all 10 knuckles and all 10 fingers pressing firmly into the earth. When your hands start to find the correct positioning, the shoulders will start to find their correct place as well. Keeping the rib cage down, again using the belly breath, using your core strength to support the lift of the head and the neck. So we're not using the low back muscles, but rather IAP and starting to develop the small neck muscles. Final position from prone is setting up in our push-up position. Make sure your fingertips are in line with your collarbones. I want you to firmly push into the ground whilst drawing your elbows back to your ankles. And I want you to start to lift the head and neck off the ground whilst trying to keep the rib cage down. This is very challenging. As you breathe into the belly, make sure the front of the ribs are lowering down, keeping the nipple line of the chest towards the ground. Try to find as much extension as you can without using the back muscles. Then when you're ready to lift off, keep pulling the elbows back and try to lift the rib cage and the pelvis off of the ground at the same time. This is very difficult. Move slow and be aware. Once you come up, keep the straight spine and glide the hips back over the knees, opening through the girth of the shoulders. Keep the back of the neck as long and as lifted as you can through this. Stay for as long as you need in this pose. This will be really nice to open through the shoulders. And we're going to go down the same way. See if you can manage pulling the elbows back, keeping the knuckles down, and dropping the ribs and the hips down at the same time. Awesome job. Let's lift one more time. Head and neck first. Get a straight line. Load up the hands. Draw the elbows back. And when you're ready to lift, lift the hips with the rib cage. Keep IAP, belly pressure, and glide the straight spine back, opening through the shoulder girth, not collapsing through the low back. Stay for a few breaths, feel space in the shoulders, and then rest. Setting up for crawling position.